Okay, it's time for another tip. I want to talk about how CRA is not done by one. So you may be new to the CRA and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and you weren't given that golden binder to start that shares all of the elements of your CRA program. And so I want to just recommend that you take a deep breath and then let's start with the most basic elements. Since CRA is not done by one, you are merely collecting the information on behalf of the bank, but there are internal stakeholders within your financial institution that have a very important role in pulling it all together so that you can highlight your performance for the examiners at exam time. So let's start with business units under the lending test, which is the most heavily weighted test. So under the lending test, we need to capture oftentimes what small business activity that you deploy and originate through a business unit. Might be several business units, small business, commercial lending, corporate lending, just depends. And then home mortgage loans, that might be through a variety of different programs and people. So those are our internal stakeholders, and they're the business units that originate loans. Then let's look at services. So services could be anybody, right, within the financial institution that can volunteer that then supports the CRA program to the extent you are actually supporting low to moderate income people through that service activity, right? So that's anyone within the bank could be an internal stakeholder. Then let's look at investments and treasury. Those folks are your internal stakeholders. It's important to learn more about their operating environment, how they make investment decisions, and then how to collect that information, but they are internal stakeholders as well. And also we have community development lending. So it's really important that we look at those business units that support perhaps larger loans or specialty lending to nonprofits, or the SBA 504 loans that have an express purpose of community development, or other programs that generally support a qualified community development loan. So that can reside in many different departments like commercial real estate lending. So there are internal stakeholders within your institution that you'll need to get to know as you run your CRA program, since CRA is not done by one. So working with these internal stakeholders are key to your work going forward. So just take it one step at a time. Reach out to one internal stakeholder, start to develop questions and be curious about their work, and learn about what activities you might collect and how it relates to your CRA program. And then as you continue on your CRA journey, you can also consider what training might I deploy in with our internal stakeholders, right? That's customized to how they serve the community and how they integrate into the CRA program overall. So then you're creating a culture of compliance over time. But if you're brand new to it, your first job is to understand the bank, understand your key stakeholders, and understand how it all comes together into a CRA program. So CRA Essentials is available to you if you're interested in starting strong as you continue your CRA journey. Well, I hope this was helpful. Until next time, bye for now.